Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night feeling dizzy or unwell? For many elderly individuals, these unsettling experiences aren't just a nuisance, they can be signs of serious health risks. In this video, we'll share the tragic story of Mr. Liu, a 70-year-old man whose nightly routine led to unforeseen consequences. More importantly, we'll uncover the 3 essential things every senior should pay attention to when getting up at night to ensure their safety and well-being. Stay with us until the end, and you'll discover life-saving tips and preventive measures that could make all the difference for you or your loved ones. Don't miss out on this crucial information that could help you achieve a healthier, more peaceful night's sleep. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. The deeply tragic and heartrending story of Mr. Liu, a 70-year-old man, serves as a solemn and poignant reminder of the often overlooked dangers that can silently lurk within the seemingly mundane routines of our daily lives, especially as we age. In an unfortunate turn of events, Mr. Liu lost his life due to complications stemming from nocturnal urination, a routine, yet essential, activity that underscores the delicate balance of our health and well-being in our later years. This devastating incident has not only shattered the lives of Mr. Liu's immediate family, but has also ignited a wave of sorrow, concern, and introspection within the broader community, highlighting the critical need for increased awareness and proactive measures among the elderly to safeguard their health during the vulnerable hours of the night. Mr. Liu had long been battling with poor sleep quality, a struggle that many elderly individuals can relate to. His nights were frequently disrupted by restless tossing and turning, a relentless cycle that deprived him of the peaceful, restorative sleep he so desperately needed. This chronic sleep disturbance not only affected his physical health, but also took a significant toll on his mental and emotional well-being. Each night, as darkness enveloped his home, Mr. Liu faced the daunting challenge of navigating through sleeplessness, compounded by the frequent awakenings that left him feeling exhausted and irritable. Despite his best efforts to create a comfortable and soothing nighttime environment, restful sleep remained elusive, leaving him perpetually fatigued and vulnerable. On that fateful night, Mr. Liu's familiar struggle took a tragic and unforeseen turn as he felt the all-too-familiar urge to relieve himself. He rose from his bed to address his discomfort and minimize further sleep disruption. The act of getting up to use the bathroom, though seemingly routine, was fraught with potential hazards for someone in his age group. As Mr. Liu navigated the dimly lit corridors of his home, every step he took was a testament to his resilience and determination to maintain his dignity and independence despite his health challenges. However, the night held a cruel twist of fate. Moments after completing his visit to the bathroom, Mr. Liu was suddenly overwhelmed by a wave of acute illness. His heart began to race uncontrollably, a harrowing sensation that left him gasping for breath. Dizziness and lightheadedness quickly set in, making each breath and movement increasingly difficult. Despite his valiant efforts to steady himself and reach safety, Mr. Liu's strength ultimately gave way, and he collapsed onto the cold, unforgiving floor. The agonizing sound of his fall pierced the silence of the night, jolting his family from their slumber and plunging them into immediate panic and fear. In a desperate attempt to save their beloved Mr. Liu, his family members acted swiftly and frantically, rushing him to the nearest hospital with a mixture of hope and angst. Every second felt like an eternity as they clung to the slim possibility that medical intervention could reverse his dire condition. The sterile, impersonal environment of the hospital stood in stark contrast to the warmth and love that defined Mr. Liu's life, as doctors and nurses worked tirelessly to stabilize him. Despite their relentless efforts and the advancements of modern medicine, Mr. Liu tragically succumbed to his sudden illness, leaving his family engulfed in profound grief, heart-tash, and disbelief. The loss of such a cherished and beloved member has left an indelible mark on their hearts, fostering an environment of sorrow, confusion, and a multitude of unanswered questions that weigh heavily on their minds. This heartbreaking incident has reverberated throughout the community, sparking a surge of concern, empathy, and dialogue among neighbors, friends, and local organizations. The collective shock and bewilderment stem from the bewildering reality that a simple, everyday activity like going to the bathroom at night could lead to such severe and fatal consequences. This tragic event has brought to light the myriad of potential health risks that the elderly face during nighttime movements, risks that are often underestimated, overlooked, or dismissed as minor inconveniences. The community's response has been one of solidarity and a renewed commitment to supporting their aging population, recognizing the urgent need for heightened vigilance and preventive measures to ensure the safety and well-being of their elderly loved ones. In response to this sorrowful event, doctors and healthcare professionals have underscored the critical importance of addressing these nighttime risks with utmost seriousness and causality. They emphasize that elderly individuals must be acutely aware of the specific precautions necessary to navigate their homes safely during the night. These precautions encompass a range of practical measures, such as ensuring that all pathways and staircases are well lit to prevent trips and falls, removing any obstacles or clutter that could pose tripping hazards, and installing handrails or grab bars in strategic locations to provide additional support and stability. Additionally, maintaining a stable and balanced posture is crucial to prevent dizziness and falls, especially when moving quickly in response to sudden urges or discomfort. Beyond environmental modifications, regular health checkups play a vital role in managing underlying conditions that may exacerbate risks during nighttime activities. Conditions such as cardiovascular issues, diabetes, and mobility impairments can significantly increase the likelihood of accidents and medical emergencies. By staying attuned to one's bodily signals and promptly addressing any health concerns with medical professionals, elderly individuals can better manage their conditions and reduce the potential for nighttime hazards. Moreover, the use of assistive devices, such as night lights, motion sensor lights, or even personal alert systems, can provide an added layer of security and peace of mind, ensuring that help is readily available in case of an emergency. As we reflect on the untimely and tragic passing of Mr. Liu, it becomes imperative for each of us to take proactive steps in supporting and safeguarding our aging loved ones. This means fostering an environment of safety, comfort, and dignity, where the elderly can navigate their homes and live with confidence and without fear. It also calls for a collective effort to raise awareness about the unique challenges that come with aging, promoting a culture of compassion, understanding, and proactive care. By sharing Mr. Liu's story, we honor his memory and use his experience as a catalyst for positive change, inspiring us to implement the necessary measures that can prevent similar heart-wrenching outcomes in the future. The unsettling experience of waking up in the middle of the night is something that countless individuals grapple with, often finding themselves ensnared in a cycle of restless nights and groggy mornings. This pervasive issue is not merely a minor inconvenience, it strikes at the very heart of our well-being, profoundly affecting our sleep health and overall quality of life. The frustration and helplessness that accompany these nocturnal awakenings can be incredibly distressing, leading to a cascade of negative emotions and physical symptoms. But what exactly causes people to wake up at night? And why does it feel so unbearable for so many? One of the most significant contributors to nighttime awakenings is emotional fluctuations. Life is a whirlwind of emotions: excitement, anger, distress, and everything in between. When these intense emotional states precede bedtime, they can wreak havoc on our ability to achieve restful sleep. Imagine lying in bed, your mind racing with thoughts of the day's events or anxieties about the future. This mental turmoil creates a heightened state of nervous tension in the brain, making it incredibly difficult to relax and drift into a deep, uninterrupted slumber. The emotional roller coaster that we ride throughout the day often culminates in restless nights, leaving us feeling drained and irritable the next morning. I find that when my emotions are in turmoil, my nights are plagued with frequent awakenings, underscoring just how deeply our emotional health is intertwined with our sleep patterns. Dietary factors also play a crucial role in disrupting our sleep. What we consume before bedtime can significantly impact how our bodies function overnight. Eating large meals or drinking excessive amounts of liquids before bed can slow down gastrointestinal digestion, placing undue stress on the body. This can lead to severe abdominal pain, bloating, and discomfort, all of which can jolt us awake in the dead of night. Moreover, indulging in overly spicy or greasy foods can exacerbate these issues, creating a vicious cycle of discomfort and sleeplessness. It's heartbreaking to witness how something as simple as a late-night snack can undermine our efforts to achieve a peaceful night's rest. I've experienced nights where a heavy meal left me tossing and turning, yearning for the comfort of uninterrupted sleep. Beyond emotional and dietary factors, underlying health conditions can also be culprits behind frequent nighttime awakenings. Chronic diseases such as kidney abnormalities and diabetes are notorious for causing nocturia, the need to urinate frequently during the night. Diabetic patients in particular may experience fluctuations in blood sugar levels that affect the functioning of the glomeruli, leading to increased nighttime trips to the bathroom. Similarly, prostate issues in aging men can result in difficulties with urination, such as incomplete emptying of the bladder and a persistent sense of urgency. These health challenges not only disrupt sleep, but also contribute to a sense of frustration and helplessness. As individuals struggle to manage their conditions while trying to maintain a semblance of normalcy in their nightly routines, it's deeply concerning to see how these medical issues can rob people of their peace and rest, highlighting the importance of effective disease management and mental support. Identifying the specific cause of frequent nighttime awakenings is paramount in addressing and mitigating the problem. For many, this journey involves a combination of self-reflection and professional medical advice. Understanding whether emotional stress, dietary habits, or an underlying health condition is at play can empower individuals to take proactive steps toward improving their sleep quality. This might involve adopting stress reduction techniques such as meditation or therapy, making mindful changes to eating habits, or seeking medical treatment for chronic health issues. The path to restful sleep is often fraught with challenges, but with the right strategies and support, it is possible to reclaim the nights that have been marred by endless awakenings. The emotional toll of waking up at night cannot be overstated. Each interrupted night chips away at our mental and physical resilience, leaving us more vulnerable to the stresses of daily life. The frustration of not being able to fall back asleep can lead to a vicious cycle of anxiety and insomnia, further exacerbating the problem. It's a deeply personal struggle that many endure in silence, feeling misunderstood and isolated in their quest for rest. Empathy and understanding from loved ones in the community are essential in providing the support needed to navigate these challenging nights. Moreover, the societal implications of widespread sleep disturbances are profound. Poor sleep health can lead to decreased productivity, impaired cognitive function, and a host of other health issues that extend beyond the individual. It's a silent epidemic that affects not only personal well-being, but also the fabric of our communities. Addressing the root causes of nighttime awakenings is not just a matter of personal health. It's a collective responsibility to foster environments that promote restful sleep and overall health. In conclusion, waking up at night is a multifaceted issue influenced by emotional fluctuations, dietary habits, and underlying health conditions. The emotional and physical repercussions of these nocturnal disturbances are significant, impacting every aspect of our lives. By recognizing and addressing the causes, whether through emotional support, dietary adjustments, or medical intervention, we can take meaningful steps toward improving our sleep health. It's a journey that requires patience, understanding, and compassion both for ourselves and for those around us. Let us strive to create a world where restful nights are not a rare luxury but a common reality, allowing everyone to wake up refreshed and ready to embrace each new day with vitality and joy. Waking up at night can be a disorienting and even frightening experience, particularly for middle-aged and elderly individuals. The darkness can feel oppressive, and confusion can easily set in, especially when one's body is still adjusting to the transition from sleep to wakefulness. Understanding the specific causes behind these nocturnal awakenings is crucial, but equally important is recognizing the precautions that should be taken during these vulnerable moments. Many of our friends in the older generations face serious risks when they rise in the dark, as improper actions can lead to significant physical consequences. Sudden fluctuations in blood pressure can occur, leading to potentially severe outcomes that affect both vascular and heart health. Therefore, vigilance and protective measures are essential to ensure their safety and overall well-being. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. First and foremost, it's vital to be extremely cautious with movements. Medical professionals emphasize that older adults must exercise extra care when getting up at night. All too often, in the urgency of needing to use the restroom, individuals may leap out of bed without thinking, their movements quick and frantic. This rush can shock the body, triggering dangerous spikes in blood pressure and blood sugar levels, especially alarming for those whose hearts may already be weakened or compromised by age-related health conditions. The body's delicate equilibrium is easily upset. Rapid movement can cause blood to surge to the brain, leading to fainting spells or even strokes. Imagine the fear that can envelop someone who suddenly feels dizzy and unsteady, caught off guard by their own body's reaction. The darkness of night compounds these risks, increasing the likelihood of stumbling or falling. Falls can be particularly devastating for older individuals, whose bones are often more fragile and susceptible to fractures due to conditions like osteoporosis. A single misstep can lead to severe injuries that not only diminish the quality of life but can also strip away the independence that many cherish. The emotional toll of a fall can be profound, leading to fear and anxiety about moving around even in familiar spaces. Therefore, it is imperative to rise slowly and with intention, moving in an orderly fashion to minimize the potential for adverse effects from sudden, erratic movements. This mindful approach not only protects physical health but also instills a sense of calm and control during the often disorienting experience of waking at night. Moreover, keeping warm is another critical consideration, especially for elderly friends living in colder northern climates. Winter nights can bring plummeting temperatures, both outside and indoors, posing additional challenges that can feel daunting. The elderly often face diminished immunity and a weakened ability to regulate body temperature, making them particularly vulnerable to the chill. The abrupt transition from the warmth of cozy blankets to the cold air can shock the system, affecting circulation and overall comfort. As the cold air hits their skin, it can evoke feelings of vulnerability and unease, intensifying the stress of waking up. In light of this, it's essential to dress appropriately before venturing out of bed. Simple measures like having warm clothing and slippers readily available can make all the difference. Ensuring that these items are within reach can transform a potentially stressful experience into one that feels manageable and safe. By wrapping themselves in warmth, they not only shield their bodies from the cold, but also foster a sense of security and comfort amid the uncertainties of night. Additionally, it's worth emphasizing the emotional and psychological aspects of nighttime awakenings. For many elderly individuals, the nighttime hours can be fraught with anxiety and apprehension. They may worry about the risks associated with moving around in the dark, or they might find themselves reflecting on past experiences or regrets that make the night feel heavier. Encouraging them to adopt calming practices, such as deep breathing or gentle stretching before getting out of bed, can help alleviate some of these anxieties. A soothing environment, perhaps with a night light or calming scents like lavender, can also make a world of difference in easing fears. Ultimately, these precautions, being mindful of movements and keeping warm, are vital in promoting health and safety during the night. As we reflect on these necessary steps, it becomes clear that caring for our older loved ones means ensuring they have the knowledge and tools to navigate these challenging moments with grace and confidence. Their well-being deserves our attention and compassion, allowing them to enjoy the peacefulness of the night without fear or discomfort. By fostering a supportive environment, we can help them reclaim a sense of peace and security, making every night a little less daunting and a lot more comforting. Let us continue to encourage open conversations about these challenges, ensuring that our loved ones feel empowered and understood as they journey through the often tumultuous experience of aging. I cannot stress enough how critically important it is to avoid drinking cold water at night, especially for our dear elderly family members and friends. Imagine waking up in the stillness of the night, feeling that parched sensation in your throat, and instinctively reaching for a glass to quench your thirst. It might seem so simple and convenient to grab cold water straight from the tap or fridge, but this seemingly harmless action can have surprisingly uncomfortable and even painful repercussions. The sudden chill can intensely shock and overstimulate the sensitive gastrointestinal tract of older adults. I feel deeply concerned knowing that their digestive systems are already more delicate due to the natural aging process. This abrupt temperature change doesn't just cause minor discomfort, it can lead to severe gastrointestinal spasms, resulting in agonizing abdominal pain, distressing diarrhea, and persistent bloating. It's heart-wrenching to think that the simple sip of cold water, intended to soothe, could instead bring about such misery. Moreover, we often overlook how nighttime habits impact other vital organs. Drinking water at night, especially cold water, can place additional strain on the kidneys, which are tirelessly working to filter our blood and maintain fluid balance. For the elderly, whose kidney function may already be compromised, this extra burden can be particularly taxing. It saddens me to realize that these innocent actions might contribute to further health complications, including more frequent awakenings during the night. This creates a vicious cycle. Drinking water leads to disrupted sleep, which in turn affects overall health and well-being. Understanding the potential hazards and necessary precautions associated with waking up at night is the first step toward promoting better sleep health. But awareness alone isn't enough. We need actionable strategies to help ourselves and our loved ones reduce the number of nighttime awakenings. Sleep is not just a passive state of rest. It's a fundamental pillar of health that affects our physical vitality, emotional stability, and cognitive function. I believe wholeheartedly that by making mindful adjustments to our routines, we can profoundly enhance the quality of our sleep and by extension, our lives. One of the most practical and effective measures is to avoid consuming excessive amounts of water before bedtime. I know from personal experience how tempting it can be to drink a large glass of water at night, especially if we've been busy throughout the day and haven't hydrated properly. We might think we're doing our bodies a favor by stocking up on fluids to prevent nighttime thirst. However, this well-intentioned habit can backfire. Overloading fluids places an extra metabolic burden on our bodies, particularly on the digestive system. It can slow down gastrointestinal motility, leading to uncomfortable sensations like bloating and nausea. These physical discomforts not only make it harder to fall asleep, but can also cause us to wake up multiple times during the night, further fragmenting our sleep. This issue is even more pronounced for our elderly friends who enjoy their evening teas, a habit that, while comforting, can significantly increase their water intake and introduce diuretics that promote urination. The result: more trips to the bathroom during the night, disrupted sleep, and a higher risk of issues like edema and moisture retention. It's truly concerning how such a simple pleasure can have unintended negative effects. By adjusting our drinking habits and embracing moderation, we can alleviate these problems. It's a small change with potentially significant benefits, allowing us to wake up feeling more rested and less weighed down by physical discomfort. Another essential factor in promoting restful sleep is to develop and maintain healthy sleep habits. In our modern society, the pressure to stay productive often pushes us to sacrifice sleep. I've felt that urge myself to stay up late finishing work, studying, or even just unwinding with some screen time. Yet, I've come to realize that this habit is detrimental not just in the short term, leaving me tired the next day, but also in the long run, impacting my overall health. To genuinely reduce nighttime awakenings, it's crucial to establish a consistent sleep schedule. Experts suggest that adults aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. By setting a regular bedtime, ideally between 10 and 11 p.m./w, align ourselves with our body's natural circadian rhythms. This consistency helps our bodies more easily transition into a deep, restorative sleep state. Moreover, going to bed earlier provides our bodies with the opportunity to engage in essential repair and rejuvenation processes. During these hours, our cells regenerate, our muscles repair, and our minds process the day's events, consolidating memories and learning. I've noticed that when I adhere to a healthy sleep routine, not only do I feel more energetic, but I'm also more emotionally balanced and mentally sharp. It's incredible how much of a difference good sleep makes. In addition to these steps, creating a calming pre-sleep routine can further enhance sleep quality. This might include activities like gentle stretching, reading a book, or practicing mindfulness meditation. Reducing exposure to screens and bright lights before bed can also help, as blue light can interfere with the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. I've started dimming the lights and listening to soft music in the evenings, and it's made a world of difference in how quickly I fall asleep and how quickly. It's also worth considering the sleep environment itself. A comfortable mattress and pillow, a cool and quiet room, and minimal distractions can all contribute to better sleep. For our elderly loved ones, ensuring their bedroom is easily accessible and safe can alleviate anxiety and reduce the likelihood of accidents during nighttime awakenings. Let's not forget the impact of diet and physical activity on sleep. Consuming heavy meals or stimulating substances like caffeine and sugar close to bedtime can disrupt sleep patterns. Encouraging lighter dinners and perhaps a relaxing walk in the early evening can promote better digestion and relaxation. I find that when I eat a balanced meal and engage in some light exercise, I sleep more soundly and wake up feeling truly refreshed. It's so empowering to know that we can influence our health through simple daily habits. By sharing this knowledge with our family and friends, especially those who are older and may be more vulnerable, we can help them experience the comfort and peace that come with restful sleep. Together, we can embrace more peaceful nights and wake up to brighter, more fulfilling days. Life is too beautiful to spend it feeling tired and unwell. Let's take these steps to nurture ourselves and those we care about, fostering a healthier, happier community. I cannot overemphasize how critically important it is to avoid eating before bed, especially if we truly care about our health and overall well-being. It's so easy to fall into the habit of indulging in late-night snacks. After a long day, who hasn't felt the temptation to grab a bite before drifting off to sleep? We might convince ourselves that a full stomach will help us sleep better, providing comfort and satisfaction. But in reality, this practice can be quite harmful. When our gastrointestinal tract is full, it has to work overtime to digest the food while we're trying to rest. This not only disrupts our sleep patterns, but also, over time, reduces our digestive and absorption abilities. It's alarming to think that a seemingly harmless habit could be so detrimental to our overall health and nutrient uptake. Moreover, consuming large amounts of food before bed, especially those high in oil, spices, and salt, can have even more pronounced negative effects. These heavily flavored foods can cause us to become excessively thirsty, prompting us to drink more water than our bodies need at that time. This leads to a vicious cycle where we not only burden our digestive system, but also increase the likelihood of waking up multiple times during the night to use the restroom. It's disheartening to wake up feeling groggy and unrefreshed, knowing that our own choices contributed to a restless night. I've personally experienced this, and it's not a pleasant way to start the day. Equally important is our need to reduce stimulating activities before bed. In today's digital age, it's almost second nature to wind down by scrolling through social media, watching videos, or playing games on our phones. I've often found myself lost in the endless stream of content, only to realize that hours have slipped away. While these activities might seem relaxing, they have the opposite effect on our bodies. The bright screens and constant stimulation can make our nerves tense and our minds overly excited, leading to difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep. The frustration of lying awake, unable to quiet our thoughts, can be overwhelming. When we're in a state of insomnia, we're more susceptible to physical sensations, such as the urge to urinate, which causes us to wake up frequently during the night. This fragmented sleep leaves us feeling exhausted and irritable the next day. It's a cycle that's hard to break, but so important to address for our mental and physical health. To combat this, we should aim to keep our mind and body relaxed before bed. Activities like gentle stretching, meditation, or listening to soft music can help calm our emotions and ease us into a restful sleep state. I've found that reading a book or taking a warm bath can also make a significant difference in how quickly I fall asleep and the quality of rest I achieve. For those managing health conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, or kidney disease, it's especially crucial to have appropriate medication control. If frequent waking during the night cannot be effectively addressed through lifestyle changes alone, it may be necessary to consult a healthcare professional for guidance. Together with a doctor, you can develop a plan that may include medication to help manage your condition effectively. However, it's vital to be cautious when it comes to medications. Always follow your doctor's advice meticulously, and avoid the temptation to alter dosages on your own. Changing medication without professional guidance can have serious, even dangerous, effects on your body. It's heartbreaking to think that to find relief, someone might inadvertently cause themselves harm. In addition to these steps, creating a sleep-conducive environment can make a significant difference. Ensuring your bedroom is a sanctuary of comfort and peace can enhance the quality of your sleep. Consider investing in a supportive mattress and pillows, keeping the room at a comfortable temperature, and minimizing noise and light disturbances. I've started using blackout curtains and a white noise machine, and the improvement in my sleep has been remarkable. It's amazing how these small changes can have such a profound impact. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Furthermore, paying attention to our daily habits can support better sleep at night. Regular physical activity, such as walking or yoga, can help regulate our sleep patterns and reduce stress. However, it's best to avoid vigorous exercise close to bedtime, as it can be stimulating. Watching our caffeine and alcohol intake is also important, as these substances can interfere with sleep quality. I've noticed that when I limit my coffee to the morning hours and skip that evening glass of wine, I sleep more soundly and wake up feeling truly rested. Ultimately, taking a holistic approach to our health, considering our eating habits, activities, environment, and medical needs can profoundly impact our sleep quality. Sleep is not just a passive state. It's a time when our bodies repair and rejuvenate, preparing us for the challenges of the next day. By making conscious choices to support restful sleep, we're investing in our long-term well-being. It's empowering to realize that we have control over many factors that influence our sleep. By sharing this knowledge and supporting one another in making healthier choices, we can all enjoy the benefits of better rest. Let's cherish our bodies by giving them the care and attention they deserve. After all, we spend a significant portion of our lives asleep. Making that time as restorative as possible is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. So tonight, let's commit to skipping the late-night snack, putting away our devices, and embracing calming routines that prepare us for sleep. Let's be mindful of our health conditions and work closely with our healthcare providers to manage them effectively. By doing so, we'll not only improve our sleep, but also enhance our overall quality of life. Together, we can make these changes and wake up each morning feeling refreshed, revitalized, and ready to make the most of each day. In our daily lives, I've come to deeply appreciate how sleep health is so intimately connected to our overall well-being. It's truly remarkable when you consider it adequate sleep isn't just about resting. It's about revitalizing our entire being. This is especially significant for our beloved middle-aged and elderly friends, for whom quality sleep can make a world of difference. A good night's sleep can eliminate physical fatigue, allowing us to wake up feeling refreshed and ready to embrace the day. It can improve physical fitness, giving us the energy to pursue our passions and enjoy the activities we love. I find it fascinating how sleep can accelerate metabolism, helping our bodies function more efficiently and maintaining our health. It aids in better maintaining body stability, ensuring that our internal systems are balanced and harmonious. Perhaps most inspiring is how adequate sleep can delay the aging process and strengthen the body. Who wouldn't want to feel youthful and vibrant for as long as possible? However, it deeply concerns me that the problem of waking up at night is often overlooked by our elderly friends. Many might dismiss it as a common issue that comes with age, but I believe we shouldn't accept it as an inevitable part of getting older. In reality, this problem can be effectively avoided through proper methods. It's empowering to know that with the right approach, we can improve our sleep and, consequently, our overall health. Therefore, I earnestly encourage everyone to increase their health awareness. Let's take proactive steps to understand why we wake up at night and how we can prevent it. By using scientific methods, such as adjusting our bedtime routines and being mindful of our dietary habits, we can reduce the frequency of waking up at night. Imagine the joy of sleeping peacefully through the night and waking up feeling truly rejuvenated. It's not just about rest. It's about maintaining physical health and stability, allowing us to enjoy life to the fullest. We all deserve to enjoy a peaceful sleep, free from unnecessary interruptions. Thank you so much for joining me in this important conversation about sleep health and well-being. We've delved into how crucial it is to avoid habits like drinking cold water or eating heavy meals before bed, the importance of reducing stimulating activities in the evening, and how establishing healthy sleep routines can profoundly impact our lives, especially as we age. I sincerely hope that these insights have resonated with you and offered valuable guidance. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What have you learned today? Please share one thing you've discovered and plan to put into practice in your life in the comments below. Your thoughts and experiences are so important, and they might just inspire someone else in our community. If you like this video, please leave your comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's continue this journey together, growing, finding joy, and supporting one another every step of the way. See you next time. And here's to peaceful nights and vibrant days ahead.